Right, so what I'm about to say now is pretty controversial. I'm probably going to lose a lot of followers for it, but here we go. So what I saw today really infuriated me, right? And I just want to start off by saying, all right, but if you want to identify as something, that's totally fine. If you want to identify as a toaster, you know, because you stuck bread in your mouth a month ago, that's totally fine, right? No, it doesn't affect me, it doesn't affect my family, it doesn't affect people around you, that's totally fine. You know, if you would have left 3 men inside you and call yourself a car, crack on, that's totally fine. Again, doesn't affect us, right? But when you're identifying as the opposite gender, right, which again is totally fine, you mean, I'll even call you by your pronouns, right? That doesn't bother me, right? But what I saw today was basically a 6-foot bloke dressed up as a woman and going into the female toilets, right? Now, that is where I draw the line. I'm a father with daughters, right? Now, there might be genuine people who genuinely feel like a female and have no bad intentions, right? But you're opening up the door for predators to be able to just chuck on a dress and just walk into a girl's toilet and start just being inappropriate with the females or the children inside there. And I'm not having that, I'm sorry. That's bang out of order. Do you know what I mean? That's where I draw the line, right? Because it fucking riles me up big time. No, there's no way on this earth, right? You might feel like you are a woman going into the girls' toilets, but in reality, it is a man wearing a dress. Now, what that man's intentions is, we will never know. So therefore, children obviously should come before your feelings, right? So, to safeguard the children, nobody identifying as the opposite sex should go into that toilet with a sex they identify as. Do you mean? And I told a member of staff that I saw it. And they were like, oh, well, they identify as a woman. Because obviously it was an area that I've never been in before. Do you know what I mean? And obviously this person came in quite a lot. And they said, oh, but they identify as the opposite sex. There's nothing I can do about that. I said, well, can I identify as your freaking manager and give you the sacking? Because that's freaking ridiculous, man. Let's just put it this way, right? If I am outside the girls' toilets, right, waiting for my 2 younger daughters to do their thing and then come back out, right? And I see a bloke dressed up as a woman walking into those toilets, you can bet your fucking ass I'm going in those toilets. There's no way I will be waiting outside knowing there's a fully grown man, whatever they identify as, is a fully grown man in those toilets where my daughters are the most vulnerable. And you think I'm going to wait outside and not do nothing about it? The world is fucking going mad, man. What is going on? We have to put children's safety first. That is the number one thing, right? That has to be the number one thing. And we have to have some logic to what we're implementing in businesses and stuff. Because at the end of the day, that to me is unacceptable. Like I said, I have no problems with people identifying as whatever they want. And I'll even call them by their pronouns, I've said that. But I am not going to allow a fully grown man to go into the same toilets as what my daughter's going to be in. That is not fucking happening ever, and I will not be going back to that store again.